Hello and welcome to the Daily Tarot reading. This one is for Wednesday, June 25th, 2025. Thanks for being here. We're going to look at some tarot cards to get an understanding of the universal energy of the day, looking for things that can help inspire us, give us insight. You can look at this reading in the morning to get kind of an idea of what the day may hold for you. You can look at it at the end of the day as a review. Perhaps some things that you experienced throughout the day you have questions about. Hopefully the cards can help prompt some reflection and some insight that way as well, or you can do both, whatever works for you. But that is my intent, is that we're tapping into sort of the universal energies of what would work best to elevate us to a higher level. Okay, so I'm going to use the Tarot Mucha today. Beautiful deck, especially if you like Mucha's artwork. It's I think at times stunning. Oh, it's reversed. These are all reversed. Interesting. Well, I only read upright readings unless it really, really calls for me to be reversed, or it needs to be reversed because of its vibe. So I'm going to pull a couple cards. I'm going to see what they... Nope, that does not want to pop out. Let's see what it has to say. Also, today is the new moon. So if you have been following the moon phase readings, today is a day where you should be seeing some elements of success in something you have worked hard at. We had the Six of Wands as the main card, and then this Nine of Pentacles, which is success through hard effort and feeling comfortable in that. And then you had Five of Wands, which was all about competition and pushing, and like pushing yourself was the main idea. And like, how do you handle success was kind of one of the themes of the past 2 weeks. And it was a way to get us ready for what we wanted to plant seeds for during the new moon. So I'll be doing a moon phase reading later today, actually, and we'll get it up and we will see what it's like for us. That would be like from the 27th onward, because it's usually 3 days of a new moon or a full moon. I have found the energies tend to hold and stick around on either side. Okay. So that is also sort of overlapping this reading. I'm going to cut there. And I am going to pull the first card with a pendulum. I wasn't going to, and I just kind of felt the ping. That, I guess, would be about the best way I can put it. I hope you're having a good week so far. This is the card that's going to kick us off today. Oh, wow, that just... Okay. Okay. Very powerful energies yesterday with the Devil card and the Hierophant card. That's our main card for the day. And then I just felt... I'm going to pull that one. Oh, and this one. Interesting. Let me get this organized here. There we go. Once I got turned around. All right. First card, main card, Six of Swords. A departure, starting to set out on something new. This is a quiet trip. This is an internal voyage, usually, with the Six of Swords. And then we have, oh wow, Judgment and the Seven of Swords. All right, so another major arcana today. Some very interesting new moon vibes today. overall, the energy that I'm getting is very much about moving on, accepting help. This is about traveling by someone else's aid, by sort of accepting the assistance to move on, to it's almost got a recovery vibe, a sense of moving on to new shores in a way that's sort of pushed by some internal situation or effort. The Judgment card here really is talking about a chance at a new life. This is about, okay, this is about redemption. This is about forgiving yourself and stepping into this new mode, this new journey. And this is happening at a very deep internal new moon yin kind of energy. But today is look for, possibly due to the Six of Wands successes that might come up today, or some successes that have been happening over the past few days. Look to that, to sort of, it's shifting an inner perspective and knowing that you can step forward into a new life and that you're being called to do so. This is what the Judgment card is all about. It's about laying the past out, letting it go, right? Moving on and letting your higher self almost maybe handle the boat. Sit and let higher forces. This is connected to this Judgment card and the fact that it's a lot like a higher self energy, a higher energy allowing this move and this energy shift to happen. But there is a sense of self-deception here. There's a sense of sneakiness and of sabotage with the Seven of Swords. I was internally asking if this was about an exterior or an interior force, right? Like, is this someone being deceptive? Is there deceptive energies today, some subterfuge, some sneakiness? Is that what's called for us? Or is this an internal thing? Or is this an external, someone's going to be sneaky to us and we need to have our heads up? And this feels very much like a internal, going along with this yin energy of, it's super easy for our subconscious to sabotage ourselves when we are in the middle of this judgment. When the call of judgment happens, when you start to feel that that it's time to take those steps towards a new life, there can be parts that don't want to go, that want to stick to old ways that were repetitive and continually maybe didn't work. Or the problem was they did work. That's why they stuck around, right? So look at habits today that are maybe self-sabotaging this sense of being able to step forward, because I have a gut hunch that the energies moving forward over the next 2 weeks are going to be a lot about this transformation, resetting of ourselves with our feet on a different path or heading to a different shore, and the path that it takes to get there, based on the work that's been done over the past 2 weeks previously. And it's today there's a chance of partly cloudy self-sabotage. Okay, so be aware of that, please. But the overarching energy, this Judgment card just seems to be like radiating out energy that just affects and almost pushes this off to the side over here. And it affects the issue of moving to new shores. I keep hearing that in my head. Letting yourself be pulled to new shores. Start to make plans for what you're going to do when the boat hits the shallows of this new shore and you're about to step off the boat. That's what I'm hearing. And don't self-sabotage that. Don't try to deceive yourself about how awesome that is going to be. That's the trick there. Okay. Yeah, definitely a lot of energy of rebirth, of shedding your skin, of transformation. And it's not instant. It's not going to be poof, today you're this new thing. But the journey started, and the journey has started and is happening today. And you're going to get clues to that today. So keep your eyes and your heart eyes and your physical eyes and your third eye open, please. And be aware for some sneaky stuff here. Keep an eye out for somebody running around stealing your swords in the background. Yeah, look out for self-deception today. But focus on this forward energy. Okay, let's pull a punctuation card, and I'm going to use the Spiritual Meaning of Birds Oracle deck. I don't use that very often. So, by Aaron Murphy. Come on. There we go. Aaron Murphy Hiscock. So let's see what the birds have to say about some of this. It's down low in the pile. I missed it. Feels like I missed it. It's another way I use the pendulum. Sometimes just if I start to feel like I was close, but it wasn't a solid hit, let's double check it. Nope. Cool. There we go. Punctuation card is Crane. Fidelity, longevity, and vigilance. Fascinating about the vigilance, right? And this Six of Swords energy. I love the color, how the colors work together. There are other cards in this deck that are different colors, but look how nicely this plays all together here. I love it when this happens. Look at this. Very cool. So, what is fidelity? Fidelity is staying true, right? Fidelity is staying true with this sort of truth, this sense of staying true to a purpose, to a relationship, to love, to the universal energy, to yourself. So stay true to yourself today. Look for the long run. Look for the longevity. What's going to bring you the most longevity, the most sustainability moving forward? And then, of course, the vigilance part speaks for itself with what I talked about here with the Seven of Swords. I really like this pull. This is great. Cranes are such beautiful creatures. And they travel long distances. They go for long journeys in their migrations. So this is about what's your next journey, my friend? What are you going to spread your wings over, and what new shores are you going to find? And this is about sort of hearing the call today and starting today. It's a new moon, remember? So this is about starts. This isn't about completions. But don't talk yourself out of it. All right, I'm going to leave that there. I hope everybody has a great Wednesday. Enjoy this new moon energy. I will have a new moon reading up just behind this one later today that will carry us forward for the next 2 weeks. I hope you enjoy that. And if you want to see me in the woods, check out the summer solstice spirit hike that I went on, where I had a very interesting encounter with a wonderful, wonderful magical creature. Okay, that's all for now. Peace and strength. I will see you on tomorrow's reading. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share the reading with other people if you know somebody who might get something out of it today. And subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. Thanks, everybody. Again, peace and strength. Have a good Wednesday.